Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. So, you guys know the drill. Before I get into it, I just want you guys to know I am no professional trader, I'm no financial advisor, I'm not trying to teach anybody anything, not trying to sell anybody anything. These videos are to be looked at as entertainment purposes only. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so we're gonna start with this account right here just to look better on the YouTube, but yeah, as you can see, it's pretty much we're just in a consolidation period. I don't know what to say about it other than that. It's like, I think it just comes from having such a deep understanding of my strategy and how it works. Like, I still ended this week in profits with this account. I like using this as a measure because I can see exactly how much I've made for this week and blah blah blah. But you know, you can see we're in profit. It's not even 1%, it's literally 0.91%, but I'm not complaining because I didn't lose money. It's just I expected this, but I'm actually handling it better, a lot better than I thought I would, because not only I had a drawdown period, then I had a little bit of profit just to put me back to break even, and then, you know, I barely made anything, and my pay period's coming up pretty quickly here. My first payout's coming in, wow, almost a week, dude, that's crazy. A week and a half, and I will be getting my first payout. I'm not exactly sure because my trade, in 2 weeks, I've seen myself make like 10 to 15%, or I wouldn't even say that, I'd say like 8%, 6%. So that might happen within the next week and a half that we have. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, you can see the equity is 10,220, balance is 10,140. You can see we're overall $140 in profit here. And on the win rate for this account right here, since it's relatively new, it's not even a month's worth of data yet for the account. It's only about 2 to 3 weeks, so my edge hasn't fully played out. Alright guys, but yeah, don't mind my cat being a absolute weirdo. But yeah, so equity is chilling at 10,220, balance is at 10,140, averaging a 45% win rate. I'm so far secured profits, so this is not equity, but this is secured profits. I have made $140 on the account. So if I were to get paid that out right now, that's only like $100 in my pocket, but then I also got the refund, and then I have 12% of the first phase and second phase being added to my first payout, and then after that my payouts become bi-weekly, so I could have like an insane couple weeks, and then, you know, I'm just kind of stagnant. And that's how trading is like, you kind of usually, that's why you need to take every trade and be systematic, is because you need to be taking every single trade in your setup, because you could have a couple weeks where it's like negative, and that's why a lot of traders, they kind of suck at trading, is because they're not able to stick through those hard times. And I used to do it all the time. That was actually a habit that this YouTube channel really helped me with. That was like kind of the last thing that I needed to fix with myself with trading, was whenever things got bad, I would always change it, or when things got good, I would change it. And so what that is curve fitting. And that changes the probabilities of your strategy in so many different ways, but it's called curve fitting. And so pretty much what I was doing was, I'm getting so caught up in the moment in just a few trades instead of understanding the overall picture. And I've said it a couple times in other videos, is like, just after I spent so much time learning one strategy, you know, I've been doing this for, I'm rolling on my 4th year now, and I didn't start becoming this consistent until just a couple weeks ago. You know, like, only 5% of traders are able to make it to their live account, and then 1% of traders are able to make it to their first payout. I am so close to getting to my first payout. I'm not saying that means anything, it's just saying, you know, I feel like my words hold weight now for what I gotta say, because I have the results to back it up, you know. And I feel like I'm not gonna talk big, but you know, it's just kind of showing you guys, like, this is real, and these are the problems that I kind of had to deal with also. You know, these results are real, and I'm actually making money from this thing. So that's just kind of what I want to show to the YouTube and everything. But that's all we got to talk about of this count. It's literally just, that's why I don't like my Forex funds too much, is because it tells you, like, a graph tells you your percentage. I don't even know it shows you your percentage win rate, but I don't even know how to where it tells you your risk reward. It's just pretty much profits. I mean, I guess it's set up to where the newer trader, like someone that's not as advanced, would be able to screw themselves over because they're not seeing all the information you need, like something like this. So as you guys know, I have stayed consistent with the same strategy for August 17th. I think that's a little more than 2 months ago now. That is the longest, me personally, that is the longest I've ever stayed disciplined to a strategy. That was one of my problems, was I just, you know, like I said, I was always switching stuff up, curve fitting, and, you know, that was when I was like 2-3 years in my journey. But pretty much, you can see this part right here, believe it or not, pretty much this was back when I was trading like all the 20 different pairs instead of just sticking to just the 10 that I'm trading now. But this was back when I was doing 10 or 20, trading 20 different pairs, taking like fucking 63 trades a week or something like that, some crazy shit. And so pretty much I closed those trades. That's why I was able to stay a little bit break even, because one of those nights where I spent that whole week just like running on caffeine and energy drinks just to get this shit done was pretty much what I found in that week of just back testing. Was I was like, okay, I don't know what it was exactly, but I just kind of sat down with myself that night and I looked at the data and looked at the results and was like, I was just like, bro, these are the results. You did the work, and do you want to do it again to make sure that you're right, or do you want to take it at face value, kind of how it is, instead of kind of rejecting what I was actually getting with data and results that I was backtesting? But pretty much I just sat down with myself and was like, you know what? I was like, it's just probably better to swallow my ego and not trade every single day, to wait for my setups on these specific pairs, just because I thought it was the best thing to do, and it has obviously been paying off for me visually through this equity curve. Overall, we're up 14.64% on this account. Like I said, I've had this account for a little over 2 months now. I'm rolling on to my 3rd month, which I'm very proud of myself for. It's a process. It's sticking to the process, not deviating away from the plan. Just am I executing my trades how I'm supposed to? Am I risking too much? Am I getting too greedy? Am I starting to take trades? How am I thinking? It is when I'm starting to do really good, do I start looking at the market? I'm like, oh man, like, oh, I can get in here. No, I don't do that crap. I'm just like, is my setup there or not? And I think it's just because doing this for so long, like I really do not, like, I cannot stress it enough in these videos. I don't really care about my trading anymore. I do not care. It is not something I'm happy to talk about. It's not something I want to talk about. It's something I do because I know the value it can provide my family. Like, you know, once I become massively successful, like once you get funded just $100,000, dude, like you can go massive off of that. It's crazy. If you guys actually do the math. But it's not, I'm at a point where I don't want to talk about it. It's not something I genuinely go out of my way to talk about with people anymore. If they bring it up, sure, I'll talk about it. Usually it's just like, oh, how's the trading going? Oh yeah, it's good. And that's pretty much it. And I'm okay with that because I'd rather talk about more meaningful things in life. And, I spent so much time like thinking, because I notice with a lot of people that I talk to is like, oh, I want to become this trader. What's after that? Oh, I want to become so profitable trading. And that's good to have that dream. But what I realized because that's all I thought of, but I didn't know what was after that. Once you become consistent, what's after that? Because once you've accomplished your mission, because once you accomplish trading, like there's so much that you can do with it. Like there's just, the possibilities are endless because of the amount of capital. You guys are watching my channel, you understand Forex, so I don't have to get into it. Honestly, I forgot where I was going with that, but pretty much I just wanted to start focusing on more meaningful things in my life rather than just trading, because why not? Well, I mean, I don't mean why not, but it's like, trading is miserable, I'm not a day trader, so I don't have to sit at my charts. Like, honestly, I am checking my charts. Sometimes I even forget that I'm in trades now. Like, it'll be like 3 or 4 hours later because I'm enjoying my day, or like I'm at work, especially at work, I notice like mentally so I work part-time, but I noticed that mentally, that's actually a lot healthier for me, just because, you know, I've been doing this for years, and I've been through a lot of ups and downs and, you know, shitty places, and, you know, maybe I'll get into that in a future video, but in financial terms, I've been in some pretty low spots, and it wasn't until I got to those low spots that I really understood, like, what I had to do. I kind of understood, like, okay, like, I gotta make small steps, I gotta read books. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But getting back to the charts here. Had this account for a while. It is a demo account, as you can see. MetaTrader 4. Let me give you guys a good refresh here. But today, market close this week, right there, that percentage gain, I actually almost hit 200 trades. So that means 100 trades in live data. I know that through back testing, that to get 100 trades through forward testing, and this is how you really want to know if you can go full force with a strategy, in my opinion. Because if you can stick for rolling to a third month with trading, once you have that first month, it's like, oh, that was pretty easy, you know, I can do that again. And it gets easier. I feel like, honestly, after the second month, it was just kind of like, just a couple weeks ago, like, I emotionally and just psychologically detached from my trading, which was, honestly, it's kind of a nice feeling. You know, I'm not really I'm literally not stressed anymore. I'm not stressed about it. I don't think about it. I know that it's going to work over the long term, and I think it's just because, you know, like I said again, just understanding of my strategy and how it works. So anyways, back to that live testing though. With the live testing, doing forward testing, it enables me to not only measure if my strategy is actually working in current market conditions in terms of volatility. I noticed that consolidation, my strategy accounts for consolidation, trending, all that. My strategy works better in trending markets, but because of the higher time frames that I'm using, I'm avoiding more false breakouts, and so I'm not in the consolidation periods anyways, and I'm actually not getting sniped out of trades. So, but you know, I can obviously obtain a pretty good equity curve with that, and I've been through many market conditions within the past 3 months. I've been through consolidation periods, losing periods, and winning periods, and those are the 3 periods you're going to get. It's just like a market. You pretty much just become your own market. That's literally what it is you become your own casino through, you know, your statistics. But that 100 trades the 100 trade ideas, I should say, because if you guys know my strategy, 198 divided by 2 for 2 different positions I take per trade idea. So, you know, and I only took, how many trades did I take this week? How many trades did I take this week? 13 divided by 2. And remember, guys, like, some of these big winning trades I did carry over the weekend, so I took like 7 trades this week. That's crazy. Like 1.1 trades per day. But yeah, I'm averaging a 51% win rate so far. You can see my longest one is 49%, shorts one is 51%. Profit factor is 1.4 or 1.4 to 1 risk reward ratio. So it's like, I don't know what to say, guys. Like, it's boring stuff. It's the same thing over and over again, just following the process. But, you know, I still want to consistently do these because, you know, I feel this is something that I would have wanted to see when I was learning to trade. So that's just what I'm trying to be, is like, I'm trying to be the person that I wanted when I was learning to trade, because the industry's filled with like all these people who just want your fucking money from your pocket to their pocket instead of like actually developing your own freedom. They want you kind of hooked on something where you have to consistently be spending money on them. So yeah, but that's just kind of it, guys. Like, that's why I upload. That's pretty much it. But yeah, that's been the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's a pretty slow one today. As you can see, it's like 4:30 in the morning. So, but I've been playing too much Rust. If you guys know what Rust is, oh man, I have absolutely fallen in love with that game. In like 2 days, I've put like 20 hours on the game. Oh man, so sad. But it's an absolutely amazing game. I very much enjoy myself on there. But without further ado, guys, that's been the video. I hope you enjoyed. You guys know the drill. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up down below. It really helps out the channel. We've been growing a lot lately, thanks to you guys. leave a comment down below if you guys have any ideas on what you want to see next or how I can be improving the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see weekly uploads like this every single week, win or lose, break even, whatever. You are going to see it. No ego, no nothing. I'm trying to sell you nothing. I'm just someone uploading his trading results and to be viewed as entertainment. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was kind of a slow one, very exhausting one, but hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good trading next week, and you guys know the drill. I'll see you next week.